And we're following breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ. We are now finding out the NBA opening week and, of course, the highly anticipated Christmas Day schedules. They have now been released. You know, it feels like the NBA season just ended, but already we are gearing up for next season. Only 2 months away now, 63 days if you're counting down the days. So let's take a look at the schedule, starting with Christmas Day, what we can see then. Trae Young returning to Madison Square Garden to try and taunt Knicks fans once again. You've got the big three traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers team, which now includes Russell Westbrook there. You see some other ones: Celtics at Bucks, Nets at Lakers, Mavericks at the Jazz. And as far as opening night and opening week, these are the ones that you get opening week. Opening night are the ones we want to focus on. The Nets taking on the Bucks, the defending champs, the Bucks, hosting the Nets, the team that is the favorite this season to win the title. And then in a battle of California, the Warriors traveling south to see the Lakers. Let's welcome in our good friend, NBA champ Avery Johnson. Avery, let's start with Christmas Day because we love it, and I wish it was already here at this point. You get the Nets visiting the Lakers. Both teams, of course, the big thing here for both of them, hoping to be healthy once again. The big three all healthy. Then you get LeBron, AD, and now Russell Westbrook. How do you feel about this game?
Oh, it's must-see TV, Amanda. I'm just so excited. I've played in Christmas Day games several times during my 16-year career. And, it's one of the highest rated times of the year for NBA basketball. Sure, there may be an NFL game on with the Cleveland Browns playing against that bad man from Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. But a lot of NBA fans start watching the NBA on opening night, yes, but also more and more fans tune into the game. And when you talk about LeBron James and Kevin Durant coming off winning a gold medal, now with Russell Westbrook in play, Anthony Davis hopefully will be healthy, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, the way the Nets have drafted well and trying to build that bench. Steve Nash will be in his second year as a coach. Frank Vogel, obviously, with the Lakers, have already won a championship. You're playing in a Staples Center. Wow, that's just amazing. Give the NBA credit. Man, they've been the best out of any league, in my opinion, at knowing how to schedule games, especially on Christmas Day.
Another good one. We get the Hawks at the Knicks on Christmas Day. So, of course, this means the return of one of our favorite games, favorite series that you and I liked watching in the postseason. Trae Young returning to the Garden. It's going to be incredible. A repeat of the opening round of the playoffs there. Of course, Atlanta won that series 4-1. The Knicks adding Kemba Walker this offseason. How excited are you for this?
Oh, very exciting. You can imagine, the ticket prices both at the Staples Center and Madison Square Garden to get Trae Young back in the building, who's now the current nemesis of the New York Knicks, and the way the fans love to boo him. Hopefully they'll have the right type of behavior and not throw anything or use any really bad language. But this is a fun series. Trae puts on a show. He loves the spotlight. I coached against this kid when he was at Oklahoma. Now the Knicks get Julius Randle back on a long-term contract. And, obviously Kemba Walker, they re-signed Derrick Rose. They got Obi Toppin and Emmanuel Quickley, who played well in the summer league. Now you run it back Atlanta. Nate McMillan is back as coach. They have really good continuity and chemistry. Madison Square Garden on Christmas Day. Here comes the Atlanta Hawks. I think this is going to be unbelievable.
So far in Los Angeles for Christmas Day. We're in New York City for Christmas Day. Let's head down to Phoenix. The final game we're going to look at here on Christmas Day. The Warriors visiting the Suns. Steph got paid. Chris Paul got paid. The Suns are trying to run it back and actually win this time. The Warriors, they're hoping to be fully healthy. What about this game?
Well, Amanda, this is a game where I'm going on my travel agents app right now. I'm going to Phoenix, okay? I'm going to visit my son Avery Jr. in Phoenix. And this is a good reason why. to be able to see, the defending Western Conference champions. Chris Paul is running it back. He's made a huge difference with this team, specifically with Devin Booker, who continues to get better and better. Devin Booker, another gold medal winner with our USA team. DeAndre Ayton is going to be much improved after playing in the finals against Giannis, Mikal Bridges. But then you've got Steph Curry, who basically you have to guard when he gets off the bus, and his long-range accuracy. Now here comes Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is coming off of an injury where he's been out all year. So hopefully he'll be able to be in his best version of himself. Who knows what's going to happen with James Wiseman, who'll be in his second year. If he doesn't get traded or included in some trade for Ben Simmons, you never know. But I'm going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. Book it. All of my favorite restaurants, get ready for me. You know who you are.
That's where you're going. I like that's the one you're going to out of those three that we highlighted. Let's go to opening night, Avery, and let's start with the Nets visiting the Bucks. I mean, give the NBA credit once again. So you get the defending champs hosting the team that is the favorite to be the champs this season. Give us a preview of this game and what we can expect.
Well, it's basically a national TV preview. You're going to see the Brooklyn Nets quite a bit on national TV for all the obvious reasons. 3 of the top 10 players in the NBA, and now they're going up against Giannis, who wants to prove that last year wasn't a fluke, that, they were the team. They won the championship outright. Kevin Durant would look like he was 1 inch away from winning that game. His toe wasn't on the line. But Giannis wants to prove that they want to win it back to back. They're the team to beat. To beat the champions, you got to beat the champions. So I think this is going to be a slugfest. 2 teams who, have a little bit similar offensive skills in terms of being able to shoot the 3-point shot. But Giannis is that great neutralizer because the Nets just don't have anybody that on their team that can guard him one-on-one. So it'll be interesting, the pull and tug approach from both of these teams and how well they can play offensively. And especially when Drew Holiday's on his game in Middleton for the Bucks, they're hard to beat.
All right, so that's one of the games. The other one on opening night, by the way, October 19th, we get the Warriors at the Lakers. This is going to be incredible because both of these teams have championship aspirations this season, and both of them want to prove something that opening night. The Warriors have missed the postseason for the past 2 seasons. We get a healthy Klay Thompson, hopefully. Then you get the Lakers, who are bounced from the first round of the postseason this past season. What can we expect when the Warriors go down to L.A.?
Well, what you can expect is 2 point guard matchups with Westbrook and Steph Curry, who has totally different games. Steph Curry is a marksman. He's a sharpshooter. He can score on so many different levels. You have Westbrook, who's a daredevil, driving to the basket, very athletic, explosive. The most athletic point guard that we've seen in a long time. So 2 different styles there. And then you have LeBron James, who's probably going to be guarded by Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has historically been a really good defender, but now let's see how he's going to be able to adjust after missing last year with that ACL injury. And can he continue to help Steph Curry be the best shooting backcourt in the NBA? And then Anthony Davis, he's the X factor. If he's healthy, the Lakers are a championship team. If he's healthy, the Lakers are a team that can easily win the Western Conference and represent the Western Conference in the finals. So I think with 2 different skill sets at the point guard position, playing in LA, this is a wonderful opening night. I can't wait for October 19th.
Opening night, October 19th, as I mentioned, 63 days away, Avery. I can't believe it because it feels like we just finished this past season, but it's going to be incredible. I'm so excited about it. Thank you so much for joining us here on CBS Sports HQ to go ahead and break down some of those games that we can expect on opening week. And then, of course, Christmas Day and then opening night as well. Odds, as I mentioned, to win the 2022 NBA title. The Nets, they're the favorite right now, hoping you can get a healthy big 3 at +225, followed by the Lakers at +400. Of course, now you have Russell Westbrook there along with AD, and then the Bucks in 3rd place right now to repeat as NBA champs.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.